Hello, I'm William, and I'll be walking you through how to use the web application for the SECRIFISE app. The web application is actually used by managers and those who want to gather reports on the SECRIFISE cases, on the CLaT cases that have been reported using the SECRIFISE app. So for you to get to the website, all you need to do is to enter the web address, and that's going to be app.sacrifice.org. Yes. And before you can actually log in, you need to have your login credentials. So the admin of the system for the respective organizations will provide their members or their colleagues with their login credentials. So for me, I have my login credentials, so I'll log in. Yes, and I'll enter my password. So let's say I find myself in a situation whereby I've forgotten my password. I can just click on this link and to provide me with a form for me to enter my email. Then I can request for a password reset. Yeah, but I have my password, so I don't need to click on this link. I just have to log in. Yes, so to me, I feel it's not necessary for you to save your login credential into the browser because this is a sensitive, the data in this application are sensitive. So once you save your password there and someone get reach of your device, they can easily log in. And once they are logged in, as you, and they can do whatever they want to do on the system. And I think it's not advisable for you to save your password here. So I'm not going to save my password here. And it also helps you to remember your password because once you are always typing your password into the system, it sticks to you and you actually don't forget. So this is the dashboard here. And on the dashboard, you can see we have, there's a welcome message, hi William. And you can see it's giving us some statistics of the cases we have in the system. So it's telling us we have 9 new cases. Here is cases under investigation, that is 6. Cases prosecuted, that's 0, okay? Then we have the total users that have been registered in the system. So we have 9, and the total organization is 2. So this is just some short data or statistics of what data we have in the system. So up here, you can see the name of the user who is logged in. So my name is William Mpoano, so you can see my name is there. And you can see my profile picture over here. Then on the left-hand side, you can see the dashboard. You can see cases, users, organization, and profile setting. This is like the navigation. So this helps you to navigate through the web application. So you can go through the links here, or you can just click on some of the links here and it will take you to some places. So clicking on this will take you to just new cases. Clicking on this link takes you to cases under investigation. Clicking on this takes you to cases that have been prosecuted. Clicking on this allows you to see all the users. Clicking on this allows you to see organizations, all the organizations here. So I'm going to click on, let's say, the new cases. So I want to view new cases. Once I click on new cases, so all these are new cases. Yeah, so as you can see, we have the title of the case, that's here. We have the case ID, that's here, the category of the case, the date, time the case was reported, the severity of the case. So if the case is casual, urgent, life-threatening, you know, that we are going to see here. And the status of the case. Since we clicked on new, so all the cases we'll be getting here are all new cases. And this field allows us to click on, it's an action button on what we want to do. So if you want to view, you click on it. So before I actually go to click on that, I just want to explain this case ID. We use a naming convention for the case ID. Case ID, the CR means central region. The EFF is like the district or the municipal which the cases that have been reported where it happened. Then this 2 here is the code for the case category. So if it is child trafficking, it is 2. If it is child labor, it is 1. And this 18 here shows that this is the 18th case in this category from this district in this region. So region, district, case category, then the number, the case number. So just looking at the case ID, you can easily deduce where the case is coming from. Yeah. So now let's view on this case here, a serious child labor case, and this one here. So once you click on the view button, It's going to open the case details for you. So you can also see the case ID here. So it's from Central Region EFFM. I think this is a foot 2 or something like that. Yes, a foot 2. And this is child labor. Yeah. So the case information is what we can see here. So it's been categorized into different fields. So starting with the case information, you can see the case title, you can see case category, you can see the case date, then the case severity is also here. Then the current case state. So the current case state is new, the case details. So if there's any details that the person wants us to see, that information will be seen here. And the organization referred to, since it's a new case, it's like new, it hasn't been referred to an organization, nobody has been assigned to it. So you can see none here. Then you look at the location information, you can see we have the coordinates. So clicking on this button here will load the Google Maps for you to see where the case actually happened. So it's loading. So as you can see, this is the location of the case, the red dots here, so you can see the coordinates. So clicking on this button opens in Google Map the coordinate of the case. Yes, and the address here, the address is blank. The landmark, it says behind the Lotto kiosk, the city, a town in Keta, district, a Futu municipality, region, central region. So this is the evidence, case evidence. So any evidence that has been added to it is going to show here. So currently we are allowing just 3 evidence in the system. It could be pictures or images. Yes, so clicking, and you can see there's 0 comments and there's this download button here. So once you click on this link here, it opens the evidence for you to see. If you have any comments, you could just add your comment to, let's say, let's work on this, and you add your comments. So once you add your comment, you see that the comments number has increased to 1. Previously it was 0. Clicking on this button can also allow you to download. Yes, so you can save the file. I wouldn't save the file. Yeah. Then let's see the comment that we just made. Yeah, so the name of the person who commented, the date and the time, and what the person said is also showing on the comment, on the evidence. Yeah. So we look at the case history. The case history here, you can see we have a case progress. So it's telling us that August 13, 20-something, the case was actually new and it was performed by Jonathan. So Jonathan reported this case. Yeah. Then the case referral is blank, case assignment is blank because we've not assigned or referred the case to anyone. Now, this is the logic, or this is what we felt the flow of this whole process should be. Once a case is reported, okay, this is the case when it's reported. So as a manager or somebody who is managing the case, what you need to do is you need to first refer the case to an organization. So currently, let's say we have 2 organizations. So to refer the case, you need to click on refer button here. So we have 2 organizations here. But if we have more organizations like social welfare, the police and stuff like that, all those names are going to pop up here. So let's say we are referring to the Nota Consulting, they will like give a note. So anytime you refer a case, you need to write something to let the person know about the case you're referring to them. So please look into this case. So once this is done, the organization will be sent an email. They'll be notified that the case has been referred to them. And you can see right down here that organization referred to. Previously it was none. Now we can see the Nota Consulting here. So once the organization has been referred to, we can now assign people. So people from the organizations that has been referred to can now be assigned to the case. So as you can see, we have all these people, they're all in the Nota Consult. So I will assign the case to William. I'll assign the case to City. Yes, so as you can see, we have 2 people who have been assigned to the case here. This button here allows you to unassign the case. So once you click on it, it will allow people to be unassigned from the case. Yeah, so that's it. Once you click on this button, it will allow you to unassign people from the case. Then Yes. So the case referral, case assignments. So as you can see, this is the history. This gives you the history of all the cases. So referral, case assignments, and you can add remarks to the case. This is a very interesting case. All right, so that has been done. All right, so now to be able to print the details of this case, click on this button here, and it's going to let you print this case details in. So you can see here all the case information and the link to the evidence is shown here, so you can actually print the case here. And this button allows you to change the state. So current state is new, so you can change to under investigation. When you click on it, change state, and it's been changed to under investigation. So you can see current is now under investigation. Yes. And you can also refer to a different organization. So now let's refer to Mpoano. Say assign someone to track this issue or something, Yes, so as you can see, organization referred to is now Mpoano here. Yes, so once you go to Mpoano, guys, or the organization Mpoano can also assign people from their office to it. So you can see their names are also popping up here. Yes, so they can also be assigned to it. Yeah, so that's it. So we can print the case detail, we can change the status, we can refer to a different organization, and we can assign people to it. Yes, so the evidence can also be downloaded. So this case history allows us to see all the histories on the history on the case. So as I said previously, case progress, case referrals, all the referrals that has been done. So you can see is now referred to Mpoano. And the case assignment, those who have been assigned to it. So this gives you like a history of what the case has gone through. And you can add remarks to the case and stuff like that. Yes. So that's it on the case. Now let's move to users. Users is more for the admin. And the admin, this is where you can see the list of all the users on the platform. Yes, so we can see the name, the email, the organization they belong to, the day the account was created for them, and then the user type, if they are normal user or they are admins, then the location where they are, so central region, Ifutu, yes, so central region, Abra, Cebu, whatever district, yes, so that's then the action. So once you click on the view, you can actually view the information of the user. So the first name, the last name, you get the details and all those things. Clicking on edits allows you to be able to edit the user information. Yeah. So that's said. Then let's go back to the user. So that's it for the user. And to add a new user, you click on this button here. Allows you to, it provides you with a form for you to enter the first and the last and the phone, email, and all those things. Immediately add user, you finish filling the form, you add the user, an email is sent to the user's email that you've added, and the user is able to follow the instruction to create a password, and they'll be able to use their login credential to actually sign into the web application. Yeah, so that is how to add a user. Then if you want to like download, export the data of the user, this also is the same for the cases. So if you want to export it out as a CSV file, as an SQL file, as an Excel file, or as a JSON file, maybe you want to integrate it with other, you want to export the data for other systems that are also into these CLaT cases, and for us to be able to like transfer data from one platform to the other. Yes, so you can use this one for that. And this one also allows you to print the list of people that are there. This allows you to hide some fields. So let's say we want to hide the emails and we want to hide the day they were created. We just want to concentrate on some few information. Yeah, so this allows you to do that. And this will also move it to a full screen. So this is for full screen. It's going to hide every other part and just let it come to full screen. And this is to refresh the page. Yeah. So the same thing for organization. So currently we just have two organizations in the system. To add a new organization, you click on the plus button. So the organization name, the description, a phone number, the email, and the address. So once this is done, an email is also sent to the organization email here, and they are notified. Yeah. So that's it for the organization. Um, so now we'll come to the profile setting. The profile setting allows you to manage your profile information. So your name, you can change your name, your phone number. This is the admin. So you can change your name, your gender, and the district you find yourself in. So you can use that to update your profile. Yes, and if you want to change your picture, so you click on this button here, and you can select an image that you would like to use. So let's say I want to change my image to this one. It's actually loading, so you can see it's loading over here. All right, so the picture has been changed. Yeah, this is just for demo purposes. We're not supposed to use funny pictures like this on these serious platforms. Yeah, so that's that. So basically, we've gone through all the things that we can do on the platform. The cases, you can see all the cases here once you click on it. And we can use the search as well to search for cases. So maybe we want to search for phishing. Anything phishing, you can say it's limited to phishing. Let's say we want to search for, the search allows you to search for anything, and it's going to filter the case and just return you results that are very similar to what we're looking for, or results that match what we're looking for. Yes. So the same way allows us to download. Yes, we can print with this one. Then for the cases, there's a special button called the download KML for cases. So you can also use this to download the KML file. So clicking on it is going to download KML file for the cases for those who want to have some GIS data for GIS mapping and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's it. Then to log out, you click on your name here. You see log out here, so you can just click on it and you log out of the system. So basically, this is how to use the web application for the SECRIFISE app. It is actually meant for us to be able to manage the cases that have been reported using the mobile app. If there is any question, kindly forward your question to us and we'll answer all your questions. Thank you very much.